是每一步都不成功的，所以我的看法反而是它其实是一个非常不成功的这样的一个控制的一个手法。虽然它作为一个很超大的一个企业，它一定要做强大的控制。那等一下曲仪也会安排做一项这样的分享，对不对？ 所以我们记得第一块，我们是要搞清楚它整个企业的管理模式。第二点呢，我们要搞清楚它的工资。我们现在的要求，
还有一块就慢慢要进入到他的这种体验呢，他的情感。所以这里面就是说，实际上就是要我们一般的这种方式，就可以是交叉的了。我自己感
到一个是在龙华，是在关南，他是做那个模具厂，完了那个真的跟他讲就是打骂，然后真的是军事化，一层一层管理这种，就是然后瑕疵品有问题，然后就被骂死，然后劳动强度也很大，不能做的休息，然后有一些公安上的问题，包括你生理期你还是要去做，劳动强度很大，就感觉起来其实部门之间一个差非常非常大。所以他后来就不做，然后之后跑到，然后他说你被分派到哪个部门其实是看运气，运气好的话分配到比较良好，运气不好就碰到是吧？就是工作强度很大，然后就是管理的很。
我们走在城市的边缘，曾经留下多少沧桑的脚印，许多愿望都已成云烟，太多汗水也已变得遥远。我们生存在灰色的空间，不眠的夜晚只有星星能看见。虽然生命在不断的凋谢，却换来了城市的天空蔚蓝。多少次欲哭无泪的惆怅，但愿那些破灭的希望都化作成功之后的回响。我们生存在灰色的空间，不眠的夜晚只有星星能看见。虽然生命在不断的凋谢，却换来了城市的天空蔚蓝。
My name is Zhang Houfei. I came from Yichun, Jiangxi province. I joined Foxconn in its Huangtian facility in April 1995. At that time, it was called BM1. I stayed there until July 9, 2010. That means I have been working in Foxconn for 16 years. I started working as the most junior post, the frontline operator. After 1 year, I was promoted to become a frontline production leader, to supervise 4 production lines. In 2002, I was promoted to become a group leader, when I was transferred from Shenzhen to Kunshan in Jiangsu province. I remained in the post of group leader until I quit Foxconn. I have been a low-level manager since 2000. Why did I quit Foxconn? Probably many people would ask this question. On one hand, I did not get well with the corporate culture. On the other hand, I found that Foxconn was trying to evade the labor law. it is violating labor law, which I could not tolerate. First, I joined Foxconn at the lowest grade and get promoted gradually until I was a grade 3 manager. Starting from the global financial crisis in October 2008, Foxconn stopped paying us the overtime premium. Secondly, it is related to the social security system. Foxconn claimed that they contributed for workers with the pension plan. However, it was not contributed as required by the government and did not contribute the full amount. According to law, the contribution to pension should be a percentage based on the worker's monthly average salary during the previous year. However, Foxconn's contribution was based only on my basic wage, not my monthly average salary. Thirdly, it's about the Housing Providence Fund, in which the government required the employer to contribute for all its employees and should also be paid based on the monthly average salary during the previous year. But firstly, Foxconn did not contribute to all its staff. For example, in Kunshan, only workers in management posts or those with local hukou or registered residents could be benefited in the company's plan. For those general frontline workers, which were up to 80% of the workforce, or those workers without Kunshan hukou, Foxconn stopped contribute to their Housing Providence Fund. I think this is an obvious discrimination to workers. Why average workers and workers without Kunshan hukou could not enjoy the welfare, which should be common welfare to all staff? Therefore, in my opinion, with the overtime premium in arrears, insufficient pension insurance, and no housing provident fund, Foxconn as a global top 500 company is denying its social responsibility. There is one more point to add. I was handling the electrolysis process since joining Foxconn in 1995. I have been working in this factory for 15 years. Though Foxconn did provide me with body checks every year, they were only general health checks and not the occupational health checks required by law. We were given with chest X-ray, checked with blood and urine, but we were in contact with those poisonous substances in workplace. For example, heavy metals such as lead and nickel, acid gas, and cyanide. We had never checked out on the influence of such substances. It was until I quit it, I demanded Foxconn to get me checked on those specific areas. And I have a big doubt on the checking results. Why it was not me to pick up the report, but Foxconn picked it up for me. So far, if Foxconn is willing to have a fair negotiation with me, I wouldn't bother to get into such trouble. After all, the years I spent in Foxconn is valuable to my own growth. However, Foxconn did not want to negotiate with me. Therefore, I have to seek legal help. It is hard to defend my right, but I will persist. For how long have you been working in Foxconn?
From February the 8th to March 17.
What was your main duty?
Checking.
Checking what?
Checking. Check. Check. Screens. Check the appearance of the products.
Are the products computers or mobile phones?
No idea.
For how long did you work every day?
From 7 a.m. to 7:40 p.m.
Could you tell me what made you act on the impulse at that time?
It was because at that time, someone in the factory scolded me. It was meaningless to stay. Then when I asked about my wage, they told me that it was in the Guangnan facility. I went to Guangnan Block C10. People told me that it was in the Block B4. And I even tried B1 and B2. I went to the 4th floor in those two buildings to find the office that kept my salary record. But I could not find it at all. I was so angry.
She went from Longhua to Guangnan to collect her salary card, but she could not get it. That was because they could not find her on the list, and told her to get it by herself. She went by herself and she got only 5 yuan with her, and she spent all the money on the way. That was what happened. She could not get her salary card. She walked up and down in the buildings and still cannot find the salary card.
No one took care about this matter?
No.
Because I worked slowly and was scolded. And when I asked about the wage, he told me that was in Block C10 in Guangnan campus. So I was in Guangnan, spent half of the day here and there, but still could not find it. I was so angry when I was back in Longhua, and I did that.
我们走在城市的边缘，曾经留下多少沧桑的脚印，许多愿望都已成云烟，太多汗水也已变得遥远。我们生存在灰色的空间，不眠的夜晚只有星星能看见。虽然生命在不断的凋谢，却换来了城市的天空蔚蓝。城市的路上，多少次欲哭无泪的惆怅，但愿那些破灭的希望，都化作成功之后的回响。我们生存在灰色的空间，不眠的夜晚只有星星能看见。虽然生命在不断的凋谢，